Good day, everyone. Today we will be discussing the unit circle and the quadrantal angles. When we say unit circle, it is a circle centered at the origin with the radius equal to 1. So a circle centered in the origin. So our origin has a coordinates of 0, 0 with radius equal to 1. So if our radius is 1, we can get the following coordinates. So if this is 1, that will give us 1, 0. This one, 0, negative 1. This coordinate, negative 1, 0. And this is 0, negative 1. Okay, that is our unit circle. Now, recall the definition of quadrantal angles. These are the angle with terminal sides located in x or y axis. So that's x-axis. So our angle here is 0. Y-axis, we have 90. Here we have 180. We have 270. We have 360. We have 450. We have 540. And we have 630, and so on. Or simply the multiples of 90 in our quadrants. Now, these are the following that you need to know. Note in our coordinate, x and y, our sine represents our ordinate, and our cosine represent our abscissa or x. And tangent, we have the ratio of sine over x or y over x. Now to use this, using our unit circle and quadrantal angle, let's say you have the given, find the value of sine 180 degrees. So in this case, you don't need to use calculator. So locate 180 degrees. So 180 is located here. Then sine. Sine indicates our y. So in our coordinate, this is our x and this is y. The value of y here is 0. So that means sine 180 is equal to 0. Second example. When we say we have cosine 270 degrees, locate 270. So 270. And our coordinate, we have x and y. Cosine. What is cosine? Cosine is x. So the value of x here is 0. 0. Number 3. What if we have sine 0? Or let's say sine sine 90 degrees. So locate 90. So this is our x and y. Sine indicates our y. So y here is negative 1. So sine 90 is negative 1. For example, let's say find the value of tangent 360 degrees. Where is tangent? Where is 360? 360. So we have x and y. Tangent is y over x. So y 0 over x is 1. 0 over 1, that is 0. Next, number 5. Let's say we have tangent 90 degrees. Tangent is y, negative 1, over tangent is 0. Okay. So negative 1 over 0, that will give us undefined. Okay. or in your calculator, math error or syntax error. Now for your assignment or your task, verify the following using your calculator. Just press sine 180, is it equal to 0? Cosine 270, is it equal to 0? Sine 90, is it equal to -1? Tangent 360, is it equal to 0? And tangent 90, is it equal to math error undefined? Now, do that in your calculator and you will find out, or you will be amazed when you insert that in your calculator. Now, get your calculator and let us verify if the following answers are correct. So we have sine 180. So if you don't have scientific calculator, you can download the app NC NCalCFX in the App Store or Play Store. So sine 180, so sine 180 equals sine, that is 0. Next, cosine 270, cosine 270, cosine 270, 0. Sine 90, so sine 90, that is 1. Sine 90. Oh, I'm sorry for this. This is located in our, this must be positive 1. So this must be positive 1. Okay. So 0, positive 1. Next, tangent 360. Tangent 360, that is 0. And tangent 90, we have complex infinity or undefined. So that's the application of the unit circle and the quadrantal angle. So we have a mistake in our lecture a while ago. So this must be 0 and positive 1. Thank you for watching Senior Paulo TV. Good day everyone. Today we will be discussing the unit circle and the 45, 45, 90 degree angles. So we have our circle here with our coordinate system. Let us locate the 45, 45, 90 degree angle. Let us use quadrant 1. So let's say we have 45 degrees here. So we have triangle. Okay, that triangle. Notice that it will form 45, 45, 90. This is 90. That will form an isosceles right triangle. So in isosceles right triangle, we have two base angles and they are equal. And of course, the two legs are also equal. So the measure of this leg is equal to the measure of the other leg. And we have the radius, r is equal to 1. Now, let us find the coordinate or the length of this part of our triangle. So to find that, let's say this is x. Since they are equal, also this is x. We're going to use the Pythagorean Theorem. So we have a squared plus b squared is equal to r squared or c squared. In this case, in our right triangle, our a is x. So we have x squared plus the other leg, our b, is also x, is equal to r. Our r or c, the hypotenuse, is equal to 1. 1 squared. Now we have x squared plus x squared, that is 2x squared, is equal to 1 square, that is 1. Now divide by 2. We have x squared is equal to 1/2. To remove the square, extract the square root. So we have x is equal to square root of 1/2. X is equal to square root of 1 over square root of 2. And that will give us x is equal to 1 over square root of 2. Now we need to remove the square root here. So we need to conjugate. So x is equal to 1 square root of 2 times square root of 2 over square root of 2. And that will give us square root of 2 over 2. Okay. This is square root of 2 over 2. That means the length of this is square root of 2 over 2. Okay. Now to get our coordinate of the 45, so that will give us square root of 2 over 2 and square root of 2 over 2. X is square root of 2 over 2 and y is square root of 2 over 2. Now to get the next 45 degree angle in our quadrant, so we have 90 plus 45, we have 135 degrees. This is square root of 2 over 2. So square root of 2 over 2. Notice that this is located in quadrant 2. So our sign is negative and positive square root of 2 over 2. So we have 180. 180 plus 45. 180 plus 45, that is 225. So 225. It is located in quadrant 3. So that is negative, negative. So negative square root of 2 over 2 and negative square root of 2 over 2. So this is 270. Then 270 plus 45, that is 315 degrees. So quadrant 4, the sign is positive, negative. So positive square root of 2 over 2 and negative square root of 2 over 2. Okay, we are now done in the 45 degree angles. And how are we going to use this, or how are we going to apply? Let's say your task is find cosine cosine 135 degrees. Cosine 135 degrees. Cosine, so note, sine indicates our y, cosine indicates our x, and tangent indicates y over x. So our coordinate is xy. Cosine 135, locate 135. This is our x and our y. Cosine indicates our x, so that is negative square root of 2 over 2. Second, let's say we have sine 315 degrees. So locate 315. Now, sine is our y, x, y. So we have negative square root of 2 over 2. Third, find tangent 225 degrees. So tangent is y over x. So 225 y over x. So we have negative square root of 2 over 2 all over negative square root of 2 over 2. So fraction, so copy the numerator, negative square root of 2 over 2 times the reciprocal of the denominator, negative 2 square root of 2. So cancel, 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 cancel. That will give us Negative times negative, positive 1. And now let us verify our answer using your calculator. Good day everyone. Today we will be discussing the unit circle and the 30, 60, 90 degree angles. So in our Cartesian plane, let us locate the 30, 60, 90 angles. So we have here the 30, this will be our triangle. 60, this will be our triangle. Okay, next we have 90, 120, 150, 180 here. We have 210, 240, 300, and 330. So those are the angles that will form a 30, 60, 90 degree angles. So in our 30, 60 degree, 60, 90 degree angles, the shortest side in our right triangle measures 1/2. So this is 1/2, and this length is 1/2. Now, if that is 1/2, let us rewrite our triangle. If this is 1/2 and our radius is equal to 1, let us find what is the measure of the missing side of a right triangle. So let us use the Pythagorean Theorem. We have x squared plus y squared is equal to, or the a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. Our a here, the missing one, x, plus our b is 1/2, squared is equal to, our c is 1. So we have x squared is equal plus 1 square, 1 over 2 square, 4 is equal to 1 square, that is 1. Next, we have x squared is equal to 1 minus 1/4. So x squared is equal to 1 minus 1/4, that is 3 over 4. Now get the square root. So we have x is equal to square root of 3 over square root of 4, that is 2. Okay, so we have now the value of x, square root of 3 over 2. That means the length of this side is square root of 3 over 2. Now, to get the coordinate here for the 30, we have positive square root of 3 over 2, and for y, we have 1/2. And for 60, notice that our x has the shortest side, so that is 1/2. And for y, square root of 3 over 2. And now we have 120. Our x is quadrant 2, we have negative 1/2, then square root of 3 over 2. And for 150, we have negative square root of 3 over 2 and positive 1/2. For 210, x is negative square root of 3 over 2. Since this is located in quadrant 3, both are negative. 240, we have negative 1/2, then negative square root of 3 over 2. And for 300, our x is 1/2, and y, negative square root of 3 over 2. And for 330, we have negative square root of 3 over 2 and 1/2. Okay. Oh, Quadrant 4 is positive, negative. Now, how are we going to apply this? The 30, 60, 90. Let's say you need to find sine 300 degrees. Take note, in our coordinate, x indicates our cosine, y indicates our sine, and tangent is y over x. Sine 300, so locate 300, x and y. Sine is y, so that is negative square root of 3 over 2. Second, let's say we have cosine 120. Locate 120, cosine is x, so x, we have negative 1/2. Let's say we have find tangent 150. So tangent is y over x. So locate 150, our y is 1/2 all over x, negative square root of 3 over 2. Fraction and a fraction, so copy the numerator, which is 1/2, times the reciprocal, negative 2 over square root of 3. Cancel, cancel, so we have negative 1 over square root of 3. Again, to simplify this, there must be no square root in our denominator, so we need to conjugate square root of 3, square root of 3. Now we have negative 1 times square root of 3, that is negative square root of 3 all over square root of 3 times square root of 3, that is square root of 9. To simplify, we have negative square root of 3 all over 3. Why 3? Because square root of 9 is 3. So we're done in the unit circle and the 30, 60, 90 degree angles. So it's part 3. We have the quadrantal angle, 45, 45, 90, and the 30, 60, 90 degree angles. Thank you for watching Senior Pablo TV. Your assignment, you need to verify whether the following answers have the same or the same if you're going to insert in your calculator.